Hello and welcome to Adam's Sofa. Well, the sofa of Adam. I am Adam and this is my sofa. Turn it down a smidge. Today we'll be doing Driveclub VR on PlayStation, or on PS VR. I'll try and show you as much as I can. Obviously it's kind of an arcade racing game, so it's hardly got a storyline that I'm going to be able to just sort of show you. But it doesn't mean that I can't show you all the sort of stuff that's in the game. It's quite good because it is very pretty. Looks very cold, like outside my window today. It's always cold here. British cars are in this as well, which is nice for me. I can't complain. I'm not going to do the tour because the tour is something I'm burning my way through myself, for one, and for second, it's all really difficult races, and they're not going to be fun to watch me do. So I'll pick a nice racetrack. Where should we go? Where do you want to go? Let's go. Japan's always nice. I'll do a straight one because I very rarely use those. Oh, we'll go for the time it is now. Why not? Ping. What a beautiful day. Has to be a Mini because it's right-hand drive. But it'll be so slow. That's a nice car. Concept cars. We'll have a look at a concept car in a minute. We'll probably only do a race or two. You can inspect things. You can move in, which is nice. Obviously, you've got the full sort of moving around that you get in all VR games, as it were. But this is quite nice because it's all concept cars, or a lot of them are concept cars. Reminds me of my three-wheeled car because I used to have Rob Reliant. Some are very pretty, but I don't know how many of them are real. Oh, Caterham, another British company. Go for that in colour. Hot hatch vehicles are easiest to handle and near the best way to get around the track. They might be, but they are not known for being fast. Look, it's so nice. All the cherry blossoms, the sun glare. Oh, it is. Oh yeah, that's something I'll explain. When you sit in the cars, you get you get to move yourself taller and shorter, which is good for me because otherwise I feel weird. Oh, yeah. And I've got it set to use the 6-axis, which I normally hate. Which I normally hate. This car's a bit more nippy than I realised. But in this, it's really good. It's really sensitive, and it does replace having to go and buy a steering wheel. And like I say, you can have it with the stick, obviously, but God, this car is much slipperier than I gave it credit for. But it is a little jet car. Well, a little performance. It's a kit car, really. You build them yourself. They send it to you in bits. One of these cars. My old art teacher used to have one. God, it looks so real. Hi. That may have been a foolish thing to do. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. I should not have done that. Winning this might be a bit tricky. So nice though. It makes me wonder if these are real places because I mean, Japan's a very pretty place. Not that I've ever been, but I'd like to go. And, you know, I'm sure it is full of cherry blossoms and Japanese buildings. And, oh, a castle. Wow. It all looks so there. It's so good. What you're seeing on your screens down there somewhere is not as pretty as what I've got in the headset, sadly. It records at a slightly lower resolution. So what I'm seeing in the headset, or what you'd be seeing in your headset at home if you go and get it, is a bit clearer. Certainly a bit clearer, but a lot sharper than what you're seeing there. He deserved that. Come around the outside. See, in tour mode, you're not really allowed to touch other cars, and you get told off. Change view. I don't mind, but again, this car, it kind of works because you can see your steering wheel, but otherwise it's really tricky to use that. Roadrunner. It's just not the same though, is it? You don't buy VR games to go third person. Unless it's a third person game. Lots of games work third person. I've seen things that have been really good. So don't take that as a, oh, all VR games should be first person. Because they shouldn't be. A lot of VR games I've played have been very interesting in third. I just don't know how some games can try. There are certain things which just don't work. Like driving a car in third person makes me feel ill, and I can't, there you go, I can't see what I'm doing. Who's done all this silly writing on the track? For goodness sake. Shouldn't be allowed. It's a racetrack, not an easel. It's a me. Oh, the game's gonna drive away for me. There we go. Ping. I came dead last. Oh, so much for that. I'll show you the replay. Replays are awesome because look, it's me. I know, right? I'm black. I am a beautiful man. Oh, what have I done? Hi, there we go. Oh. There you go. I'm a beautiful man. Just firm shoulders. Wow, it's all these little details in the car that are so impressive. Come on, overtake them. I suppose we're going to be last, aren't we? It's a bit pathetic, that. Ah, I didn't like that. I buggered it didn't like that at all. See, I have one small problem with the tracking. Oh, well, not the tracking. Obviously, if I do that, actually, it's very good at keeping track. It still goes back to normal. But where I've put you as a camera is directly between the headset and the PlayStation 4 camera. So there might be a couple of little tracking jitters. Obviously, that's entirely down to me. Don't blame the technology, man. Skip towards somebody else who can drive properly. Hello. Your car is green. What a beautiful car. Hero G Ando. Hero G Ando. Oh, this is nice. This is a nice car. You've got a big car. This feels very similar to what my sofa looks like. Or feels like. So yeah, there's a lot of fun to be had in... Wow, you look a bit like a young David Guetta. Oh, lovely. Oh, wow, can you pause? I never knew that. Huh, you learn something new every day. That's a bit freaky. No, I'm certain I don't want to exit a replay. That was a bit weird, sorry, I had a bit of a bugger up there. Hope it's okay. But basically, that's really all there is to it, to be fair. I will, yeah, I've got to press continue to go back to the menu, really annoying. And I will show you a different car at night. I might do a second episode on this, and we'll try and do some of the other racetracks, and I'll try some of the more out there cars, because they have got some really good cars. We'll go for night-timey, because dark is actually really good. It looks really real. Let's go for a car that I might actually see. Left-hand drive, unspeakable behaviour. Ooh, I want one. That's right-hand drive. I'll take it. In neon pink, please. Sorry, I've got my PS4 theme tune ringing in my head. Ooh, I've got a torch on my head. So pretty. I just can't get over a lot of this. It is so, it really is just so there. Such a nice thing. get rid of that because it's cheating. See, I suppose the nighttime looks so good to me because obviously if you're out and about in the real world, in the real world, then you've got the whole, you know, if it's dark you can't see. So in a VR game and it's dark and you can't see it, your brain plays tricks on you. Sort of going, oh, it must really be there. Really fucks with your head a lot of it. It's good. I really enjoy it. I think when a lot of people say that it makes them feel ill, that's what they mean. They mean that it's not that they feel ill. It just makes your stomach turn over because you feel like you're more in the game world than you are in your real world seat or stood or... Being sat down is really immersive for this as well. Oh wow, it's the Harry Potter. I think that was the... I crashed. Because we're in Scotland, I think that up there, yeah, there's a look backwards button. I don't use it. You got wing mirrors and it makes you feel sick. But by the looks of it, that was the train from Harry Potter parked up there. On that bridge, if you saw it when we went under. I see the lights now, but I'll see if I can get a better look at it when we come back round. Had to pick the nighttime map, didn't I? By the way, the train from Harry Potter, just in case you didn't know, is the Flying Scotsman. So, no, it isn't the train from Harry Potter, but it is a red, identical train. Ah! I looked in his mirror, and all I saw was darkness. It's cool though, I mean, it's nice driving cars that I'll never get to go in, you know, and this is a nice car, I mean, it is pretty. There's lots of cool racetracks, got all the concept cars as well. And there's the simple fact that if you have got the money for a steering wheel, then good God, you're there, man, you've won. You have the most immersive game in VR to date, because let's be honest, there's not going to be anything really that much better than having a driving steering wheel. And being in a VR game like this, you've basically got a simulator from the 90s. God, to think I used to pay money to use simulators for lark. And now, I've got one in my house, basically. No, I'm not doing that ever again. I do love the way that you've got the light and it plays on all the dashboards and things as they drive past. I think that train's coming up above us, if you get another look at it. Down here somewhere. Turning, turning, skidding, going the other way. God, their cars are a bit stickier than mine. That, or maybe I'm just going a bit fast. I do try to slow down. I try so hard. I'm gonna clip him. Oh dear. Uh-oh. I'm trapped. I've got my wheel stuck in a rut. Oh, there it is. Over there. That's the Harry Potter train up there. Really difficult to see, I think. I don't know if you'll even be able to see it at all on that video. In the next episode, I will come around here in the daytime. And we'll do it that way. Oh, I did a really cool drift, but I drifted onto sand. So it wasn't a really cool drift. What I meant to say was, I took that corner really badly. Oh dear. We're all having fun though, and that's what matters. I am actually quite good at this. Or I thought I was. Blatantly not this specific car. I mean, I've done like half of the storyline and I did most of it first time. I don't think I've used this track before though. I don't remember seeing the Harry Potter train. Flying Scotsman. If I had, I think I'd remember. Coming in. Car is screaming. Oh yeah, I don't play with the like some games like Forza have sort of automatic braking and all that crap, and I don't do any of that. And certainly not in this game. I've got full 6-axis controls, although you have got the option. Ooh, that car's nice. Ooh, ooh, I want one of those. That's shiny. It's got no rear mirror. I don't want to touch it. I'm just quite happily driving alongside. Goodbye. Goodbye. How many laps are left? 3. Yeah, fair enough. We'll do this one and then maybe I'll call it quits. We'll do a shorter episode and then maybe I'll do another one on this. when I've got a bit more time. I want to do another episode on either Windlands or Xenoverse today. I can't decide which. I know more about Dragon Ball than I do about Spider-Man jumping. What can I say? So I might try and do both. I won't find time to do both, though it takes so long to do the editing and things. Hopefully, if I've done this right, I will be in the corner, by the way. On the Dragon Ball one, I was trying to move myself around so that I wasn't in the way of any of the health bars and key bars and faces, but I don't know how well I did. I watched the whole thing back just to check it, but I think I messed up when I was picking glasses. You couldn't see what I was putting on his head. Oh, for God's sake, every time. Shouldn't swear. It's naughty to swear. Bad, Adam. How terribly uncouth. Look at them all in a line. Haha, you fools. Uh-oh. No, I was the fool. I swear it said 3 of 3 a minute ago when I checked. Oh, is that it up there, or is it coming? I think it's a bit further up. I will steal from victory, from the jaws of defeat. I'm going to come at least 3rd. Determined. Oh, he tried to close me off. Oi, stop it. Fuck him. There we go. I got this, I got this, I got this. We got this! We're going to do it. We're going to get a good score here. Earn some points, unlock a new car for the next time. I might flick through some of the concept cars and just show you the looking around. Because there are a couple of modes where you can look at cars. As I'm sure you could probably have guessed, to be honest. It's a driving game and it's got VR. It's going to have a looky aroundy mode, isn't it? So I keep driving it like this because I think if you can see this, you'll see the sort of video down below and then this bar moving. See, look at that. That looks so real to me. Even though it is just darkness. Darkness. No parents. Try to make it better. No. If only Batman was here. The Bat car is basically in this. It's quite weird, to say the least. I will show you some of the nice cars. We'll do it in Japan because it's nice. Go there. It doesn't really matter. This isn't racing. It's a bit strange. We'll take this one for a drive. Basically, it gives you the track. There's a circle. It gives you the track and you can just drive around at your own pace. But you can get out the car and stand next to it and have a look at it against whatever backdrop you've chosen to park next to. Which is this, basically. You get this circle. So I'm going to get in. Press play like an idiot. No. And then you can just drive like an idiot and stick your head out the window. Woo! Hi! That'll be fine. We'll just park it up there. There we go, that's nice. See? And then you can just stand. Can I stand here on the other side of the ball? I can. It's a shame I can't look away from me and sit with my legs over the edge. I feel very precarious. Wow. Wow, that's really pretty. That is really pretty. I never noticed any of that. I don't think another track I haven't done, but this is probably the prettiest view I've seen in VR. Damn. But yeah, this is basically all it is. It's just sort of arcade driving game. You'll get a lot of hours out of it. It's quite cheap as well. It's only, I think it's £22 or no dollars. Yeah, you've got a couple of faults to it. Some of the textures are a bit weak, but in VR your brain just makes up for it. It's a really strange excuse, but a lot of game companies now have that because they're right. Like, you don't need it anymore. Games aren't really about being stunningly beautiful anymore. We're back to the PS1 days where it's all about the mechanics. So we'll have to see how it pans out. I'll hopefully today be doing either Xenoverse or Windlands. We'll have a look on the channel later on today, and hopefully I will see you all soon. If you've got anything you'd like me to do let me know down in the comments. If you want to subscribe, then please do. It would make me a happier person. It would make me wake up in the mornings, look at my subscriptions list and go, oh, I am loved. So we'll see how that goes. You all take care of yourself, and I will see you all next time.